there's nothing permanent except change. This was a thought that had a big philosopher, Heraclitus, who is known for a doctrine that explained that things are constantly changing. It is what he called the universal flux, the becoming of something other to what it was before. Like a river, life flows onward, and while we may step away from the river and get on it again, the water flowing over our feet will never be the same waters that flowed even one moment before. He concluded that since the very nature of life is change, to resist this natural flow was to resist the very essence of our existence. But does this mean we must resign in a fatalistic way to all the challenges and changes life throws at us? No, it is more about acceptance than about resignation. Stoics believe that nothing is stable, and we need to come to terms with that. The world is made of natural processes that are changing, but if you want to be happy, we need to live in harmony with this idea. All that you touch, you change. All that you change you. The only lasting truth is change. Having that in mind, we can move ourselves to the present. Life is full of defining moments. Moments that change you forever and define who you will be in the future. Moving out of your childhood home and into your new one is definitely one of them. And that is where I'm right now, recording this from my first ever apartment. It has been a couple of crazy months, going to therapy and of course moving. It has everything basically has become blur because of how fast I needed to change and how fast I needed to move. Since I was very little, I've always had this energy inside me. At some time in my life, what I wanted for my future became really clear to me. I had all these dreams and aspirations. Even though I love to be with people, I always felt I needed more. A space that felt like a new home to me, that I could just sit down and be me. I found this apartment in the most inconvenient situation, with no car and not really looking for it. But it was time to move, and this was the right moment for me. Okay, so right now I am in a very difficult process. So for context, I have been searching for apartment for over 2 months now, or a month, and I have not succeeded so far. So we're gonna keep looking. We're gonna see if we can find a place that is right for me in all the things that I'm looking for. And also I like to share with you some of my experiences. Okay, so what happened with the first apartment was that I arranged a meeting with this person, that I want to see the apartment and everything, and like hours before I saw the announcement on social media and the person already rented, so I texted the person and basically I asked them if they rent the place, and they told me, yeah, I rented this evening. And I was like, you arranged a meeting with me. But the next one was almost the same. I arranged a meeting with the person to see the apartment, and when I arrived the apartment meeting, basically this person told me that there were people before watching the apartment and they said yes. So I had no clue that there were more people, like going to see it before me, and that they said yes, and I was already there. So I went with my friends and looked for an apartment nearby, and I actually found one that I am very, very interested in. I am currently staying at my friend's house, so I want to talk a little bit more about this whole situation and how I'm feeling, because this is very overwhelming and I am full of emotions. So yeah, let's go to the apartment. Okay, so there's a lot of things happening right now. yesterday I had like a really not expected text from a apartment owner that I saw. Okay, I saw this apartment on like, I think it was May, and well, she basically rented to another person, and now she texted me yesterday that she had it for rent again. So as you can tell, this was like a very last minute thing. I had a crash that happened to my car, and I have been working from home for about like 3-4 weeks now, and well, I don't have a car, so this took me by a completely surprise, and well, it was like super out of nowhere, and I was really anxious about it, but I went to see the apartment. I liked it again, and I basically took the apartment. And it was nuts because I have been months looking for a place to like call home and have my things and, you know, like do my personal stuff like YouTube and my brand and podcasts and like everything. Just have a place that I can call home and like have it for myself, basically. Okay, so today is moving day. Okay, so today we are like going to the apartment to start moving because I have a lot of things. So I'm going with my grandma and my aunts, and they're helping me to get there, basically, and you know, to move everything that we can. I still don't move fully because I'm waiting on July. We're still in June, but I'm moving soon. So we have to start moving, and that's what's happening today. So I've been living in this apartment for almost 4 months now, and let me tell you, it's a roller coaster. Roller coaster of emotions, roller coaster of obstacles, roller coaster of basically everything. You know, some days you're really happy, you're independent, and other days you miss your family, which is very often. But I can't see them every day, and they can't see me every day, which may cause what I've been experiencing as sadness of being here, you know, in a new space, alone, and everything depending on me, because it is what it is. And don't get me wrong, okay, I love it. I love being alone. I love my independence, and I love my space. The feeling that I felt creating this space. And there's a lot of things that still needs to be put in place. It has been a journey, and I've loved it every second, but it's not all peaches and cream. You know, everything, it's depending on you. And, you know, moving from my childhood home into this journey, into this apartment, being a child, literally a child, even though I was independent, even though I had my job and everything, but that mentality of being in my mom's house really put me in this child state. And going from that to this in less than a month, it has been really hard, you know. But I crave so much of being alone and being independent and having all these things, because now I can wake up and I don't talk to anyone, and I'm really happy, and I can literally make my day. It's basically this freedom that feels so tight and feels so good, But at the same time, it's like if you slip away from your savings or your money or your things, you don't pay things in order, it can all crumble. This is basically my first apartment. This is my apartment, my home, and I love every second of it. So yeah, this is it. So this video is a whole new chapter of the things you're gonna see in this channel, of the things that you're gonna see in my life, and of myself. You know, the version that you met on this channel and on my social media, it kind of still my version, but it's so much different. I want to make content that it is, you know, good content with value, content that can help you. And even though it's on my daily basis, and even though it's like this journey that I'm doing right now alone, I don't want to feel that lonely, you know, because it's not the same being alone than being lonely. It's not. So with this video, I present to you the new version of me, the new version of this YouTube channel. I'm still gonna make content that I did about coffee and about things that I enjoy, but I'm gonna be more free. I'm gonna be more, I don't know, adult, maybe. Yeah, so the content that you might expect in this new channel, new era of this new channel, it's gonna be everything that I am. It's gonna be food, it's gonna be vlogs, it's gonna be a sit down, it's gonna be love, it's gonna be quotes, books, outfits, coffee, thoughts. I don't know, it's gonna be everything that I am in small little pieces, and you can take that for yourself to grow and to be inspired. And yeah, that's basically it. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.